Football Focus lists their top 100 free agents. 13th of the 100 in the NFL. Jadeveon Clowney, they project his contract 1 year, $15 million. Also on the list, David Njoku at 43. They project him 3 years, $37.5, $12.5 million. But let's get back to Clowney. At 1 year at $15 million, he's kind of hard to pass up for the Browns if that's the number. I would think. I think they were real happy, and we'll hear from Andrew Berry in a minute. But Clowney and Garrett were really that was a good combination.
It was a good combination, and that does seem like a lot of money, and you'd probably have to borrow from somewhere else a little bit, to be able to pay that kind of money to him, and then to also pay Miles on the other side a bunch of money. But they liked him well enough that I think that they would be up for doing that. If the bidding war starts to go a little bit too high, then they might end up backing off and going in another direction. But I do think that he is worth at least the 1 year, $15 million that he warrants this year. And I would do whatever I could to try to get that done. I mean, Miles gets along with him. They have good chemistry together. Jadeveon was good for the other guys on that defensive line. I mean, it was just a really cool group. And I would definitely bring those two back together.
Yep. And here is Andrew Berry on what they saw from Jadeveon Clowney.
I think JD had a really good season for us. Was very productive, run and pass, disruptive player. I think he paired nicely with the guys that we had up front, obviously with Miles being at the forefront. And he had a good year. I think he did the things that we envisioned when we signed him. And so good season, fit in nicely for us. And the next several weeks we'll see kind of what the future holds with all our guys across the roster.
So again, an indication they're interested and they'll talk, and we'll see where that ends up.
Yeah, and once again, when we talked to Jadeveon about it, he was very adamant about the fact that yes, it is about the money, but it's not just about the money. It's about the money, and it's about a fit and winning football games. And sometimes players like that too, they want to know that you have a good quarterback situation before they're going to sign, because everybody knows that if you don't have a winning quarterback, that you're not going anywhere. So I think that's going to be a factor for some of those players that that want to go to a Super Bowl. They're going to want to look at this offense and know that they're not going to be going out there and holding teams to 16 points every week as a defense and having the offense score 17 points or fewer every single week. That's not going to fly.